Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Leftover box from my live stream. Opened it up to make sure it was circulated. And look what we found. We got a Kennedy Ender. We got a Walker Ender. A 64 Kennedy Ender. We got a silver Kennedy Ender here. A silver Kennedy Ender here. A Walker Ender here. 64 Kennedy Ender here. Another 64 Kennedy Ender here. And a Benji reverse Ender. So, hopefully this is going to be an epic box. Let me go ahead, get the top cut off, and I'll bring you back in to start the hunt. Alright, I'm back. Let's go ahead and get it slid up. Get it situated here. We'll go ahead and open row 1 since we have so many enders. Check the bottom. Didn't find anything. But let's check and see if there's any on the inside. And look at there. Row number 1. So far I see 3. Is there another one on the end? 4 in that row. Row number 1. So let's see what we got. We got a 1965 40%er. And we got a 1952 out of Denver Benji. What do we got here? Nope, 72. We got a 64 out of Denver. 90% Kennedy. Next in line, a 1951 out of San Francisco Benji. Let's go through it. Check it out. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And that's just row number 1. I'll slide the ones to the top over here for the varieties and take a peek at them. Alright, 2005 out of Philadelphia, NIFC. Alright, nothing else in row 1. Sorry for the noise. We'll set those aside. Let's see what we got in row number 2. See if it has anything on the insides. It did not have any showing on the enders. Yep, we're going to have one in row number 2. Let's see what we got. 1964 out of Denver. Alright, I don't see anything else in the row. So I'll keep hunting. And it looks like I have enders coming up. So I'll bring you back in if I find when I open those. Well, still row number 2. It's going to give us another NIFC 2005 out of Denver. Alright, well, let me check these varieties, and I'll bring you back in on row number 3 since it has an ender. Alright, let's grab row number 3. It has a 64 Kennedy Ender. I don't see anything, but let's see if it has some friends on the inside. And it is going to have a friend. Alright, 64 Kennedy out of Denver. And what are you going to be? A 1963 out of Denver. Benji number 3. I don't see anything else. Let's check this one. Well, it's not going to be anything but a marked coin. Alright, nothing else. The next row number 4 is going to be an ender, and I'll bring you back in when we get to it. Alright, still row number 4. 2018 out of Denver in IFC. Alright, very next row, row number 4, silver ender. 78 on the back side. Let's see if it has any friends. And it will. Looks like it may have 2 friends on the inside. Let's check and see what they are. The ender is a 64 Denver, 64 Kennedy out of Denver. Next in line, another 64 Kennedy, this time out of Philadelphia. And the third one, a 1968 out of Denver. Nothing else. I'll keep hunting. Alright guys, row 5. Peeled it back. Looks like we're going to have some more silver right there. And one from the end. Sorry if this is going to be a long video. We got a 1969 out of Denver, 40%er. And a 1961 out of Denver, Benjamin Franklin half. Alright. Don't see anything else. Let's check this one. It's a 1990 out of Denver. Alright, I'll bring you back in on the next row, row number 6, because it is a silver ender. Alright, row number 6, silver ender. Looks like it is going to be a 65. There's not one on the end. Let's see if it has any friends. Yes, sir. Look like we're going to have 2 more on the inside. Let's peel this back. Well, I take that back. It's going to have 3 on the inside and 1 on the end. So 4 total. 1965, 40%er. 1964 out of Philly, 90%er. 1964 out of Philly. And a 1964 out of Denver. 4 in that row, row number 6. So let me keep hunting and I'll bring you back in. Either if I find in the other rows or on the next ender. Alright guys, I'm back. Row 7. We're going to have another one right here. And it's got a couple of thick edges. Hopefully those are proofs. But let's take a look. We got another Benji, 1950, out of Denver. Let's check these thick edges. 71 and an 85. Alright. Nothing else that I see in the roll. I'm not going to film the NIFCs, but I will bring you in if we find when we find more silver. Alright. Very next roll, roll number 8. Looks like we got a 40%er right here. 1969 out of Denver. $93. I don't see anything else. Thick edge, 72. Just a thick edge, 1990 Philadelphia. Alright guys, row number 9. It keeps coming. Cracked it open. Nice shiny edge right there. So far, I think we've had silver in every row. What do we got? A 1964 out of Denver. Alright. Row 10. Just gonna have another one. Just a single one on the inside. Let's see what it is. 64 out of Philly. 90%er. 2000 Denver. And an 81. I'll see you on the next roll. Or if it has silver, if not, row 12 has an ender. So I'll bring you back in on that one. Alright, surprisingly, row 11 didn't have any. But row 14, or 12 and row 13 both have enders. So we'll just go ahead and hunt these two rows and see if it has any on the inside. So far, just the ender. And the ender is going to be a 1964 out of Denver. So let's go through them. Like I said, I'll slide any varieties that I'm looking for up there. And I'm keeping out some really nice ones for a book. So I'll take a look at them. Nope, that's a 79. 79 out of Philly. Alright, put those up there, start for the noise. Row 13 is going to have a Walker Ender. Let's see if it has any friends. And yes, it does. There we go. The Walker Ender is a 1945 out of Philly. And a 1964 out of Denver. I don't see anything else, so I'll go through them, bring you back in. I have a variety find, or on the next silver. All right, row 15. So far, I see 4 and a thick edge, possibly a proof, but got 4 in this row. Let's check out and see if this is actually a proof. It is a 1978 S proof. We got a 1964 out of Denver. 1964 out of Denver. The third one is going to be a 1963 Benji out of Denver. And another 64 out of Philly. Alright, well, got a nice little stack going, so let's divide them up. I don't see anything else. So I'll bring you back in on the next find. Alright, very next row, row 16. I see 2. Let's peel back the edges. There's a third one. Alright, 3 in this row, row 16. And we got a Walker. 1942 out of Philly. 1964 out of Denver. And a Benji. 1957 out of Denver. We had the trifecta in that row. Row 17. We got another one. So far, just one. 1964 out of Denver. I'll go through these. And the very next row, row number 18, has a Walker Ender. So I'll bring you in and we'll take a look at that one. Alright guys, row 18, Walker Ender. Let's see if it has any friends with it. And it does. So far I see 2 on the inside with the Walker Ender. Got a dirty one here, but 1944 out of Philly. 1964 out of Denver. And a Benji, another trifecta roll. 1963, looks like out of Denver. And thick shiny edge 2021. On to the next rows. Well guys, going through the varieties, I slid a 71 up here to check it out. and it ended up being a 71S proof. It's a little beat up, but it's an S proof. 71. It's the second proof, and that was in roll 18. Since I'm finished with it, let's go ahead and check row 19, see if it has any silver on the inside. Yep, there we go. Barely cracked it up. Is there more to go with it? Nope, just the one. Let's see what it is. 64 Philadelphia, 90% Kennedy. Row 20. Barely got it cracked open. And so far I see 3. One here, and one here. Second coin in. So let's check them out. See what we got. Another 64 Kennedy out of Denver. Next, a 1963 Benji out of Denver. And a 1965 40%er. 3 in that row. 2021. Double check this one. Alright, nothing there, it's just an 82. Alright guys, row 22, almost missed it. It's really dark and dirty, but it's going to be a 1965 40%er. Let's go through it pretty quick. Make sure I don't miss anything else. Alright, nothing else in that row. I'll see you on the next. Alright guys, row 25, it's going to give us a silver, and row 26 has an ender. So we'll go through 25, check this silver, and then we'll go through, I'll keep you with me, and we'll go through row 26 with the ender. But row 25 is going to have one right here. So let's check it out, see what it is. It's going to be another Benji, 1962, out of Denver. Nothing else. Let's go through it, pull out the varieties to look for. See if there's any varieties or any proofs. That one looks odd. It's a Denver. Alright, nothing there. Row 26 is going to have a 64 ender on this end. Don't see silver on that end. See if it has anything to go with it on the inside. I don't see it. So, 1964 out of Denver and nothing else. I'll see you on the next find. I'm back. Row 27. There we go. One right there in the middle. What an epic box. 1960 out of Denver, Benjamin Franklin. Alright. Box went cold on me for a couple of rows, but row 30 is going to get me back on silver. Right up here. Look like it's two back to back, possibly a 40% here. It's a dark rim. But let's see. 1964 out of Denver. And right behind it, a 1961 out of Denver, Benjamin Franklin. Let's check this one. Yep, 40%er, 1968 out of Denver. Nope. Alright, I don't see anything else. So I'll keep hunting and bring you back in on the next find. Alright, I'm back. It keeps giving and giving. Very next row, row 31. Cracked it open. And we're going to have another one right here. It does have a couple of thick edge coins in here, but we're here for silver. 1964 out of Denver. Let's check that one. 71. And a 92 Denver. $32. Very next row. Another silver. It's going to be right there. Let's check it out. It looks old. $19.53 out of Denver, Benjamin Franklin. Row 33, next row. Another silver in the center. Right there. It's got a thick edge here. That one may be a proof. Let's check it out. Take a look at it. 1984 out of Denver. We'll set that one to the side. And let's look at this 1965 40%er. That's a really nice one. Got another thick edge. 1991 out of Denver. On to the next one. Row 34. Silver in the row. What do we have? 1964 out of Denver. 2021. Row 35. Very next row is gonna have a Big Mac and fries. One right there, second one there, and two back to back right there. Let's see what we got. 1967, 40%er. 1965, 40%er. 1964, out of Denver. 1963, out of Denver, Benjamin Franklin. Nothing else in the row. I'll see you on the next find. Alright, I'm back. It skipped a roll on me, but row 37 is going to give me another silver right here. $19.64 out of Denver. Got a thick edge. 74 Philly. Alright, on to the next one. I'm back again. Row 40. 10 rows to go. And it's still giving. We got one from the second coin in. And one more silver on this end. That one's a thick edge. 78. But we're not here for that. We're here for the silver. A 1964 out of Philly. And a 1964 out of Philly. Couple of thick edges. Let's take a look at them. Bicentennial. Check and see if they're proofs. 98. And they're not. On with the hunt. Next roll in. Row 41. We got one here and we got one over here peeking out. So two more silvers in this row. So let's take a look at them. 1964 Kennedy out of Denver. And a 1963 Benji out of Denver. 71. Alright, don't see anything else. So let's keep hunting. Very next row. Row 42. It's going to give us another silver right here. And maybe one right here. Maybe a 40%er right there. Let's look at that one first. Yep, 1965. 40%er. And a 1964 out of Denver. Nothing else. Oh, guys, I'm back. Very next row. 43. Cracked it open. Have 4 right there. I haven't peeled back any further to see if there's more. No. It's not gonna be, but hey, I'll take another 4 silvers in a row. 1964 out of Denver. 1964 out of Denver. 1964 out of Denver. And a 1964 out of Denver. Alright guys, row 44 is the Benji Ender and a Bicentennial on the other end. So let's see if it has any friends to go with it on the inside. And yes, it will. Benji Ender, 1949, out of Denver. And a 1964 out of Denver. They keep going. Row 70 or row 45. It's gonna give me 2 more. Right here and right here. Possibly 3. 1964 out of Denver. 1969 out of Denver, 40%er. Nope, just a 1980. It's dirty. Alright, 2 more silvers. 5 rows to go. Alright guys, row 47 is going to have a 64 Ender. It was on the bottom side, so let's see if it has any friends on the inside to go with it. Oh, so far, no, I don't see anything, but like I said, 1964 out of Denver. Oh, yes it does. 1966. 40%er. Make sure I ain't missing nothing else. Row 48. Another silver. Right there. $19.64 out of Philly. It's just dirty bicentennial. $49. 1 row left. But row 49. There we go. It keeps on giving. $19.64 out of Denver. Alright. Empty box, row 50. Let's see if we're going to get any last roll of luck. Oh, nothing in the middle. Anything on the edges? Nothing on the edges. Alright, I'll go through these and I'll bring you back in for a final wrap up. Alright guys, I'm back. That was an epic box. We ended up with 39 1964 Kennedys, 16 Benjis, 3 Walkers, 14 40%ers. I didn't film them, but the 8 NIFCs and 2 proofs. So, epic box. It's already a long video. I want to thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share the video. And I'll see you on the next one. And let's hope the next one is an epic box like this.